That's not how America was built. It wasn't built with a bunch of folks at the top doing well and everybody else scrambling. We didn't become the most prosperous country in the world just by rewarding greed and recklessness. We didn't come this far by letting the special interests run wild. We didn't do it just by gambling and chasing pay-for-profits on Wall Street. We built this country by making things, by producing goods we could sell. We did it with sweat and effort and innovation. We did it on the assembly line and at the construction site. We did it by investing in the people who built this country from the ground up, the workers, middle-class families, small business owners. We outworked folks, and we out-educated folks, and we out-competed everybody else. That's how we built America. In Milwaukee, that's what we're going to do again. That's been at the heart of what we've been doing over these last 20 months. Building our economy on a new foundation so that our middle class doesn't just survive this crisis. I want it to thrive. I want it to be stronger than it was before. And over the last 2 years, that's meant taking on some powerful interests. Some powerful interests who had been dominating the agenda in Washington for a very long time, and they're not always happy with me. They talk about me like a dog. That's not in my prepared remarks, it's just, but it's true. You know, that's why we passed financial reform, to provide new accountability and tough oversight of Wall Street. Stopping credit card companies from gouging you with hidden fees and unfair rate hikes. Ending taxpayer bailouts of Wall Street once and for all. They're not happy with it, but it was the right thing to do. That's why we eliminated tens of billions of dollars in wasteful taxpayer subsidies, handouts, to the big banks that were providing student loans. We took that money, tens of billions of dollars, and we're going to go to make sure that your kids and your grandkids can get student loans and grants at a cheap rate and afford a college education. They're not happy with it, but it was the right thing to do. Yes, we're using those savings to put a college education within reach for working families. That's why we passed health insurance reform, to make coverage affordable. Reform that ends the indignity of insurance companies jacking up your premiums at will, denying you coverage just because you get sick. Reform that gives you control, gives you the ability, if your child is sick, to be able to get an affordable insurance plan, making sure they can't drop it. That's why we're making it easier for workers to save for retirement, with new ways of saving your tax refunds. A simpler system for enrolling in plans like 401ks, and fighting to strengthen Social Security for the future. And if everybody is still talking about privatizing Social Security, they need to be clear. It will not happen on my watch. Not when I'm President of the United States of America.